Hi everyone, this is Mary Michon at Bencell Greenhouse in Toledo, Ohio. And today we're going to be talking about basic care for Plectranthus plants. So we have a lot of different varieties in front of us, all different colors of leaves. Some are shiny, some are furry, many are in bloom, many are not. But Plectranthus really do require very similar care across the board, doesn't matter what variety you're growing. So we're going to go through and talk a little bit about lighting and placement in your home, fertilizing and soil requirements, and also maybe just some extra little tips about some of these unusual and unique varieties as well. So as a plant that you're going to grow in a pot, remember plants that grow in pots have a little bit different requirement than something that might be growing in the ground. And each of these plants may originate from different countries. They may be very dry tolerant, but remember when they're in the ground and they can spread their root systems out, watering is going to be totally different than when you have it in a pot. So a lot of these plants will require weekly watering. They're going to be placed in moderate light. So you're going to put them in a moderately light area to a very bright light area. And that will vary from season to season depending upon where you live in this country. And for us in the Midwest, we have very dismal winters for the first few months until it starts to get cold. So you want to place these guys, most likely the best place for them will be in eastern or northern lighting. In the wintertime, southern or western may be more ideal. If you see that they're not growing as many leaves in the winter or dropping leaves, it's going to be more of a lighting issue. So moderate light to very bright light is all you need for these guys. All right. If that's where you're placing them, then you want them to be watered completely, water them thoroughly, and then let them approach dryness. Many of your varieties can be dry for a day or two, but not much longer than that. You're not going to let them dry out for a week. They're just not going to be happy. So weekly watering, most likely, depending upon the plant and how big of a pot you have, is going to suffice for these guys. Fertilizing, I fertilize these probably monthly all year long. They're aggressive growers. So they're in the mint family and they grow very, very quickly. So I often support their growth with a little fertilizing. A basic fertilizer, a 10-10-10 or 20-20-20 is all they require. They don't need anything special. And that also is a bonus for these types of plants. And then I wanted to show you a couple different varieties and how unique they are. So the first one that I have this is fairly new to us. We've had this variety maybe a couple years now. This is Plectranthus ernsti, and it's just a beautiful, very furry-leafed, multi-stemmed, easily to propagate. But I wanted to show you as it grows out what happens to the base of this plant. It becomes very bulbous. So it starts off very thin, and then all of a sudden you get these big bulbous bases. This is where they hold a bit of water. So you know that when it gets to be like this, it will hold water for a few days, so you don't have to worry about it drying out as much. But let me show you, this is what it looks like after we've bonsaied it. These make beautiful bonsais. They have such cool, gnarly trunks, and you can be shaped so easy. This is Plectranthus ernsti. It's a beautiful plant. The other ones that I love are these two, and this is Plectranthus colloides. There's actually 3 different varieties that are in the colloides area. These guys are absolutely gorgeous. They make beautiful hanging baskets, and I wanted to pull these and show you. Again, these are just beautiful, lovely. They drip, they're easy. So if you want to put these in a window and turn them into your curtain, great choices here. So come in and take a look at all of these very fragrant, very soft, wonderful to touch, easy to grow Plectranthus plants. Hopefully this helps if you have Plectranthus plants at your house. Thank you so much for watching.